Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I
Hi.
haven't been around much lately, but I'm here with you tonight. So, Lisa and I have a few things that we want to share with you. But first and foremost, because I've been gone most of the time, what we're going to talk about, let me just tell you what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about some things you've learned lately. That's going to be a main topic. And also how we get rid of negative emotions. That is another topic that we're going to talk about tonight. So we'll sprinkle some other things in there for you. But I'm happy to finally be back with you. We had some healthcare trauma in the family. I had planned to be here last week, but that didn't actually work out. Okay, so for those of you who are here, I would love your input because I've been gone off and on for about 7 months now. So
Oh,
I
wow.
would like to know, what have you heard in these classes that has touched you, helped you with your oils, something maybe you purchased and tried because you heard about it, something that was new for you. So anybody who would like to contribute, I'd love to hear what I missed while I was gone. So go ahead and feel free to tell me. Go ahead, Judy. What do you got for me?
I don't think I took notes, but um, we were talking about viruses last week, and it was something to put on your spine. I can't remember. I I don't see it in my notes right now.
Okay,
But
she could have mentioned thieves, oregano, whatever, because we don't
ore-
cure
okay,
trees.
yeah, I can read my handwriting. Oregano. I guess
Yep.
that's what it says. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
I would definitely think oregano
And
is
also on the feet, she said you could put it on the bottom of your feet.
absolutely. Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
So for me, the way I love to use oregano is oregano and thieves are a powerhouse together. So I love most mornings, like we've been on and off airplanes, cruise ships. Most mornings we take a little glass because the oil and water don't mix. One drop thieves, one drop oregano, and down it. Yeah, we take it internally because the strongest way to get the oil is internally. And of course, the oil stays in the glass because it doesn't mix with water well. So I'll just put a little bit more water down it, a little bit more water, but we haven't been sick. So I think we did 4 cruises this year, is what I figured out.
Oh,
So it was, yeah, nothing. Nothing bad came of it. And I don't know, maybe 4 different places we flew to and back. So we've done lots and lots of traveling, but yeah, nothing has taken us out yet. So with those kind of things that oregano and thieves work with. So anyway, good, good. Thanks for the information. Diane, anything? I know you've only been here a few weeks, so what about you? Anything that hit you that you heard on the classes?
I have so many papers. And then I get mixed up as to what was said. I was going to ask if we're allowed to tape this.
It's on my YouTube page, so I can send you a link. All of them. They're
Oh,
year, probably a couple
oh,
years. Yeah.
that would be great
If you
because
do YouTube, you'll see them. The only problem being when I'm not here, it usually doesn't end up there. So,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
Um,
Well, one of the things that I appreciated um, was frankincense for your brain. I'm I'm forgetting everything, and my children are not being kind to me about it.
sorry.
So I know, little brats. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? But she said to, oh, mind wise, see, I haven't been doing that. Frankincense for the brain, rub on the temples,
Yeah.
and clarity too. So I need to start doing that.
So let me just go ahead and tell you too that if
Okay.
you want to get the oil the strongest way possible, that's internal.
Oh,
That's only for young living. And frankincense is another one that you can also use internally. And if you want it to go to the brain, you can stick it on your tongue or on your finger and put it to the roof of your mouth. Like I love to do peppermint because peppermint is a really cleansing oil and a wake up oil. So I'll just put a drop on my tongue and then I stick it to the roof of my mouth and it just goes through the sinuses immediately. You can feel it. But if you want frankincense to go to your brain, that's another thing. And that's something I've started recently with my husband with what he's going through, which we didn't do today. Unfortunately, I'm just terrible to get everything done. But
Well,
frankincense to the brain, it's great for everything on earth. Yeah, absolutely.
wow. Okay.
It does.
Okay.
If you don't know what oil to use, you can use frankincense and it will work. Yeah.
Perfect.
And
Well, that was
also,
the most exciting thing I like. That's the most exciting thing that appealed to me, but other things were wonderful.
nice.
That's
That
the one.
nice. You picked that up. That's great. Did she talk about, or you have any notes on deep spectra frankincense, which is another step above regular
Oh, she said that there were different types. Yes.
So the deep spectra frankincense, it's a special patented process only Young Living does, and it will grab all the natural chemical constituents of frankincense oil plus when they redistill it, the process that they have patented, it pulls more out of the frankincense than you would ever get just from distillation. So now it's like a powerhouse frankincense. They call it frankincense on steroids or whatever. If you have it deep spectra, there's several oils that are deep spectra. That means they've done this extra process. So you're getting even more of nature in there. So, the deep spectra frankincense is not for the diffuser. It is basically for internal use, just so you know,
Oh, okay.
if you get
Good.
that particular one. Good. Lois, anything you want to share that you
Well, the only thing I did different was I bought this stuff.
what is it?
This,
Inner
uh,
defense. I love it.
Family Defense. And I had planned to use it, but I didn't use it yet.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't use it.
That's
I didn't know if it's too late to use it, or do I just use it when something is happening?
You know, I wanted to comment on that because it has the oregano oil. It has so many powerful things in it. But you know, it's $30 for the bottle. It has you can have it all the time. But if you feel something coming on, you feel like you've been around crowds, and maybe you're going to catch something, then take it. Because I don't think it's one that you should supplement every day. It just kind of will boost your immune system when you need to. That's just what.
Didn't Claudia say something like only use it for 5 days? I don't know if I heard that right.
my mother-in-law uses it every day and she says it makes her feel better. But it is personally myself, I don't it on the label, I don't know if it says a limit or something about taking it. But personally myself, I wait till I feel threatened. And it's actually there because before I get on a plane, I take one. When I get off a plane, I take one. I just make sure that if I'm extremely tired or if I just feel I need a little boost to my immune system, sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just feel like, oh no, what's happening? Like right here, I'll take one and nothing. Yeah, we haven't been down yet.
And I agree with Chris because it's one of those things you don't want to use it like a supplement. It's one of those things when you target it because we take so many different oils for different things, like you're saying the frankincense or that we take on a regular basis. It's one of those that I have kind of more in my medicine arsenal, my medicine arsenal.
And I think that's what Lisa was going to talk to you guys about. So did you want to go ahead and do that, Lisa?
Oh, I can. I was going to comment on that
okay.
the deep spectrum too,
Yeah, no, that's fine. And if there's anything that hit you these last couple of weeks too, or Jenny, I think everybody else has commented. Dee, I don't know if you've been around, if you'd like to. We're just talking about, I've been gone off and on for months now. So I was just wondering, anything that I missed that you all learned that you wanted to share, maybe something you were inspired to purchase, feel free to share. But go ahead, Lisa, what you wanted to say.
But I was going to say, Jenny had the, excuse me, she mentioned she put purification in her diffuser and it really cleans the air that you're breathing. I don't know why all of a sudden I just came outside. That's why, but I just in looking at all of our different oils, it's it's true. And I was saying in Diane, and when we start off, it's like you can have so many. You can take so many oils in a day. You can't take everything. So you have to really target what's going to work best for me. What's going to happen? What do I need right now? Because you can take all the different ones, but I always say have your emergency oils. And the ones that we were talking about, Chris, when you go on vacation, what are the oils she takes on vacation? Well, maybe there's mosquitoes or there's bugs. Take your citronella, take your peppermint oil, your lavender, your frankincense. Those main best sellers are the ones really to have. But then you mentioned, like the inner defense, or maybe you have a digest, maybe you have some stomach issues or different things, or you want to take a thing of ginger, a little ginger oil is also really good for stomach things. But just to really think about what your challenges are in your area. Right now, there's a lot of smoke going on back east, and my son was in there, but think about what would help you if you have to wear a mask. What would help you in the mask? What would help you, when you got in the house? So it's just really about thinking about different things. They're all so powerful. They're all so good for different things. We don't want to forget our tree oils. Those tree oils, to breathe those in, are just like we know what trees do to the area. They provide oxygen, pure the air. So by having that, breathing that at home, that's a really good thing to always remember to do. And then of course eucalyptus and raven and all those those favorites, Panaway, you got sore knees or different things, just whatever you need, but just keep them handy. Sometimes we forget which each one does. I do. I go, oh, what was that for? I got that for. So it's always good to write that down. This was the one that just came out, the Waken, that just came out, and it is wonderful. I was $25. It's not, it's came for the convention. That was the whole tour, but they had one in the book, original one in there, but this is a little bit different. But it does something. It smells really good too. And Claudia was talking about that. But yeah, I won't go on and on, but I do agree with the frankincense, the deep spectrum. I do take that daily. It's some of the few things that I do take daily before I go to bed. I do peace and calm and lavender and dream catcher and sometimes release. Keep those by my bed, and valor in the morning. So there's just little routine that we all have. But yeah, that's what I just wanted to mention, that is to keep our arsenal around, our medical arsenal.
Nice. Nice. I don't know, Jenny or Dee, before we move on, did either of you guys, I'll give you a chance here. I don't know what you're up to. If you wanted to share something you heard in the last couple of weeks that really touched you, maybe something you wanted to grab. Let's see if you are welcome to do that. But let's go ahead and move on. Just let me know. Just unmute yourself. Say, hey, Chris, I want to share if you do. This is something that I thought I would share with you guys. What's going on when you go to get your monthly orders? What are you going to see on the website? Oh, Dee has something. Do you have something, Dee, that you wanted to share? Go ahead and unmute yourself. She's coming. I can tell. There you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what the subject was. I just tuned in because I had a time of getting
I was asking everybody, because I have been gone, maybe there was something that touched you from one of the classes when I wasn't here, or something recently that you've purchased from something you've heard on a class, just kind of a fill in to share with everybody else, something new that maybe you've tried or heard about on a class that you wanted to share. That's all I asked.
Yes, nothing new right now, but just things that I'm trying to do more than I was doing it before. Because I recently, in the last 10 days, I had a mini stroke.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and I was in the hospital. I'm doing good now, but I use all my oils because they help me. They're helping me through it and helping to me. And I had one of my therapists came today and she said, well, then whatever I'm using is doing a good job and to keep on doing. And so my oils, you know, if I didn't have the oils that to help me through some of these emotionals, I would probably, it would have been worse than what it is.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that too. You guys, you and Javen were probably in the hospital together because he was in the hospital last week too
Yeah.
for 5 days. But sorry about that. I'm glad you're good. You sound
I'm
wonderful.
better now. Thank you.
Yeah, nice to have you with us.
Oh yeah, couldn't miss it. I
Ah,
missed last week, but I was laid up last week. I wasn't able to come on the last weekend. I think the week before last. So
yeah, me either. We were in the hospital and they were making too much noise, so I had to turn it off. But I'm here, and this is what I want to share with you guys.
okay.
When you go to put your orders in this month, just know that these beautiful skincare products are sunsetting. So if there's any of them that you like, make sure you grab it because I love my the facial cleanser. I love the Art facial cleanser. I love the Art serum. So that went on my order this month. When they're gone, they're gone, but they are on sale. So you can go ahead and grab them for your order this month if that's something you're interested. Young Living's going to come out with new skincare, obviously, because most of the lines are going away that we're used to. So I just want to share that to make sure you know for your monthly orders. The Art facial cleanser and the Art serum are two of my favorites that I've always used since I started with Young Living. So I made sure I got a couple of them just to keep me going. I did that with the Beauty Boost and I still have it. The products last forever. So I'll get new things when mine are done, but when I know I love something, I make sure that I have it. So that's what I wanted to share with you and make sure you knew about that. And here's
And,
go ahead.
and chances are they're going to come out with some other ones. But I wanted to just mention too, Dee, I just quickly looked up which oils are good when you have a stroke. And they're pretty common. Again, I mentioned the medical arsenal. I'm really sorry that happened. Lavender, frankincense, eucalyptus, chamomile, rosemary, peppermint, lemon, clove. All of those, when you have a stroke or have in recovery, those are really good ones to either breathe or have around. And they're very common. So I know it's like we have to become our own science project, but I just looked it up. You could look it up too, but I know you know which ones to use. But keep on them. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah.
I also wanted to show you guys, you probably see it when you get on the website, that there is a special on these energy drinks. I don't know if you all have, how many have tasted Zing? Anybody tasted the energy drink Zing? I mean, it is a really super energy drink. So now they're having, when you buy a 24 pack, you get $15 off. So it's a great discount that you can have if this is something that you want to, if you're an energy drink person, you should ditch the others and grab these. If energy drinks are something that you have, make sure you ditch the others. And let me tell you why, because I did a little bit of research on this before class instead of doing my nails. I did a little research on this, but I start getting into things and then I get distracted. I'm like, wow. So Young Living's energy drink is Zing. And there's the original one they've always had, which is the blue, and I think that's the blue, but there's the original. And then there's the new flavors that they've just come out with for the summer convention. And that's why they're having this special because they want everybody to try it out. So it's not to me a beautiful taste, but an energy drink is not a beautiful taste. It is exactly the same price as Amazon and Walmart. If you buy this 24 pack. So if you drink energy drinks, and why? Anybody know why this would be so much better for you than Red Bull or one of those? Go ahead, Lisa. What were you going to say?
It works differently, and what it does, and again, the combination of the flavors, they're good. They're good. Put them over ice, they're great. It works on the sharpness of your mind and your body follows. So it doesn't work on your adrenaline and boost your sugar or your, boost the caffeine and so forth. But it works a little differently. When your mind is sharp and you're thinking sharp, your body follows. And it does work differently that way.
And let me share this with you. This is what I got off the Walmart website for Red Bull. Warning, warning, warning. You don't see that on Young Living's site. Warning, warning, warning that it will kill you if you have too much of it. So that is the reason you should have if you're an energy drink person, definitely go for Young Living because you don't see these warning signs that it will kill you if you drink it. But instead, there's a little bit of a comparison here that I thought I would share with you. So Young Living's Ningxia Zing is 35 calories. A regular energy drink is 110 calories. Young Living's has natural caffeine, and the other has synthetic caffeine. Young Living's has 8 grams of natural sugar. The other has 27 grams of sugary sugar. Young Living's has nothing artificial, and it's only artificial things in the energy drinks that you're going to buy besides Young Living. So even though it looks super pricey when you go to put it in your cart, break it down, and it's exactly the same price that you can get any other energy drink for. So I just thought I'd share. I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm like, well, why would anyone go for something that's bad for you when you can have something that's good for you? And here's basically what they're made to do. Hydrate you with energy. You have white tea extract for caffeine. You have vitamins in there, A, B's, and E. You have your essential oils, lime, black pepper, and nothing artificial is in there. So I was looking it up. I'm like, well, why? I wanted to know why would it be the way to go? Even though I know the others will kill you eventually, they work on your heart if you drink too many of them, and that you can do damage to your heart. So you don't have to worry about that if you're having a Young Living energy drink. Also, let me see, is there one more thing? Oh, my husband has some things going on, and interestingly, before we went to the doctor, I did a little scan on him, and this is what came up. I just thought I would share it with you. I found it very interesting because there's so many supplements that Young Living has, we tend to forget what's available. So how many of you have tried the Inner Boost and Balance? Anybody tried this? Inner Boost and Balance, or like a pixie stick. Let me see here. Inner Boost and Balance. Okay, I have, and I like it. Lisa, what did you think when you had it? Oh, you're muted.
Again, it does a balancing. I've also, we're talking about the vitamins and the different kind of minerals in there, but there's also the hormone one. I've been taking that one too. So it just kind of overall balances you out to keep your skin and your everything working right.
What was nice is when I did a little more research, like why would he come up with this with what he's got going on? Definitely he has skin issues going on, but it's also a multivitamin. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then when I went a little bit deeper in the Inner Boost and Balance, this is what it does. And it just kind of described him so perfectly. See if I can get this for you to see it. What the Inner Boost and Balance, we have so many to choose from, but this is what it's made to do. It's made for your skin, for digestion, for your energy levels, for your immune system, for your brain, and your nervous system. And it helps reduce oxidative stress. It has vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and prebiotics in there, only natural sugars. So I thought that kind of described well things that could help him out. He definitely needs energy all the time. Keeping the immune system strong is very important. You guys know what he has with his nervous system, and for the brain. That is very, very good. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. I did a little scan on him, and that's what we came up with. I'm like, oh. But any questions so far? Let me see if I can see you guys here. Just go ahead and speak up because you're kind of hidden there. But this is something else that I wanted to share with you that I found. I was doing a few scans on people recently, and it just brought back to my mind some of these special products that Young Living has. I probably haven't done a class on this in a couple of years, but my friend came and she scanned for this, and it was just a reminder what a beautiful thing it is. So let me share it with you. How many of you remember the Freedom Release Kit? I don't even know if you guys were around last time we did a class. We did a whole class on this before. The Freedom Release Kit. So this is a collection of 5 oils. And these 5 oils are made to work together to help us release negativity, to help us stay positive, to help us get rid of grief and anger. It's to get all the gunk out of our emotional system. And I just thought, wow, this is really something most of us could use today. But there's a protocol. I think we even did a challenge on it a couple years ago for my team. But there's a protocol for these 5 oils. Has anyone have the Freedom Release collection? Let me see, you guys, if you have it, the Freedom Release collection. Okay, let me tell you about it. These 5 oils. First of all, they're all 15 mil. You can see they're big oils. So it's a little bit pricey, but that's why, because you're getting a ton of emotional release. And this is how you use these oils. If you want to take a screenshot of this graphic, this is what the Freedom Release collection does. You start with Freedom Oil. Freedom Oil, here we go. This is Freedom Oil. And Freedom Oil goes on the bottom of your feet. So you take this one. This is a protocol. You want to do it twice a day if possible. Freedom, bottom of your feet. Then you take joy. Where do we put joy? We always put joy in the same place. Where does joy go?
In your heart.
Heart. So you put joy on your heart. Then you take transformation and it goes on your wrists. So I haven't used these in so long. Wow, that's really nice. Transformation for your wrists. Moving on, you have divine release. Divine release goes on your temples. Let me smell this one too. It's been a while. There's another one called Daily Divine. They're different. This is divine release, just so you know, and this is what comes with the kit. And then you have TR Care, which is for the back of your earlobes. These are amazing oils. I smell a lot of interesting herbs in here too. TR Care. And so you would use these 5 oils together as a protocol on a daily basis if you want to release negative emotions. And if you want to start new, that's what we have to do. We have to get rid of the bad. So hopefully you guys have grabbed a screenshot of that if you want to know how to use it. But that particular kit is really I believe it's the only way you can get the Freedom Oil. So here's a little bit more about this collection. Let me go ahead and share this with you here. It's these 15 mil, these 5 oils. And just for the joy, it's beautiful to have. If you have ever had any sadness going on, joy is a great oil on your heart. But this all going together not only helps you be happy, but to get rid of the gunk. And then there's another little graphic that I have here. I think I want to show you. It talks a little bit individually about these oils. But is that true, Lisa? That's the only way you can get freedom. I'm pretty sure.
First, a lot of times in the kits, they will have, I'm not sure if you can order it separately. I could look it up, but chances are it's just in the kit that's special to the kit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, go ahead. Somebody want to say something? Oh,
No, yes.
okay. Divine release starts with calming you down, getting it out. The freedom is the real grounding oil and calming oil. Joy is the happy, uplifting oil. TR Care is another calming, grounding oil. And transformation is that inspiration to change that you want. So
I will say that freedom is sold in a 5 milliliter.
okay.
It says freedom, but it has a horse on it.
Okay, it's probably
It's-
the same
it's-
one.
that's-
Yeah.
That's the same one. It is sold, but it's not in a big one. It's just in a 5 milliliter.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, because that's a really special oil. That's what I found. Yeah, I thought that kit was just it was a reminder of what an amazing kit that is, and it's just a little bit more that let's see, you can even use freedom like for confidence, divine release is to be more gentle, TR care, emotional healing, joy to be uplifted, and transformation to swap out negative feelings for uplifting ones. Just the change, when it changed your tracks. I remember we had a talk on you're on a subway going the wrong way, you jump off and you get on the one going the right way. So that's what this kit is really made to do, just get us going the right direction, emotionally speaking. Yep. So that was basically what we had for you guys tonight. I don't know if you have any questions that you wanted to ask. Um, oh, neat. Rochelle says she has it. So maybe when she could chat with us sometime, she'll share her experience with it. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. If you're watching it later, put in the comments what you think, what you want us to talk about. Anybody have a certain subject they want to hear about sometime in the future? We're always looking for ideas of what to share with you. But thanks for coming, and I think I'll turn the recording off. Bye.
Bye.
I was going to mention always to remember that what's the free oil every month with $100.